You are not struggling with shayṭān. You are negotiating with yourself. And you're losing. You think your biggest enemy is outside you. It isn't. It is the voice inside you that whispers, "Not today, just this once. You deserve it." In our tradition, we call that voice the nafs, the self that resists discipline, the self that protects comfort, the self that whispers delay. The nafs does not drag you into sin. It convinces you. It does not shout. It softens. It does not attack. It negotiates. And that is why it is dangerous. Because you don't feel defeated. You feel justified. You don't wake up and say, "I want to disobey Allah, na'udhu billah." You say, "I'll fix it later. I'll pray tomorrow properly. I'll stop after Ramadan. I'll change when things calm down." That is not weakness. That is negotiation. And the nafs is very good at it. You think discipline is about strength? It isn't. It is about refusing conversation. The moment you begin debating with your desires, you have already stepped onto their ground. The nafs survives on delay. Delay repentance, delay effort, delay change. It doesn't need you to fall completely. It just needs you to postpone growth. And postponed growth becomes permanent stagnation. You don't fall suddenly, you slide slowly. One excuse, one compromise, one softened boundary. And then you look back and say, "How did I get here?" Well, you got there through negotiation. Here is the uncomfortable truth. You don't lack knowledge, you lack refusal. You know what is right, you know what is wrong, but the nafs convinces you that comfort is urgent and discipline can wait. And comfort always feels harmless until it owns you. The nafs does not want your destruction. It wants your comfort. It wants you safe, unchallenged, unstretched, untransformed. Because growth hurts, and the nafs hates pain. So it will whisper, "Rest, later, next week," and you will nod. But here is where everything shifts. The voice inside you is not stronger than you. It is louder than you. There is a difference. Strength is built through resistance. Volume is built through repetition. The nafs has been repeating its arguments for years. You have been listening. You have not been answering. Silence is not surrender. Silence is control. The moment you stop negotiating, the moment you say no, without explanation, without debate, without internal discussion, the nafs weakens. It thrives on conversation. It shrinks under command. You do not defeat the nafs with emotion. You defeat it with decision. not dramatic decision, quiet refusal, consistent boundaries, small acts of discipline, daily resistance. You don't win the war in one night. You win it every time you refuse to negotiate. The nafs will not disappear, but it will respect strength. And strength is built one refusal at a time. But strength alone is not enough, because sometimes you try and you still fail. You resist and you still feel weak. And that is when you realize something deeper. You don't just need discipline, you need healing. And healing does not come from willpower, it comes from Allah. In the next episode, we'll speak about the only cure that truly restores the heart. Shifā'n min ʿIndak. Healing from Him.